Hello and good day. This is the output for our WordPress project. Currently, Taclendo is not around because our houses are very far away from each other, and I'm the only one who have PC, and that's why I'm also the only one who have access to our project. Basically, this front page here shows the page title, and the white area here shows the different contents, and this showcases the Malinta Tunnel, this picture, this very large picture here. And lastly, our opening greetings. I don't know if it will be called a proper greeting. So first we will go to home. Here in our home page, there will be a very large picture of the Corregidor Island, because this place was less likely to be chosen by others. The home page consists of a very small glimpse of every content and pictures, of course. So the first is the introduction of the Corregidor Island. Corregidor derived its name from the Spanish word corregir, means to correct, and the image here is the ruins. The content about the island is mainly about the topography and location of the Corregidor Island and its use and its participation against the war. Next is the history. We will also summarize this one because it's very long. So the history consists of Spanish colonial era and Spanish-American War, American colonial period. This one shows the participation of the island in World War II. The about page contains our names. So this is the contents of our home page. Next is about the island. This is the content. Corregidor is an island located at the entrance of Manila Bay in the southern western part of Luzon in the Philippines. Due to this location, Corregidor has historically been fortified with coastal artillery batteries to defend the entrance of Manila Bay and Manila itself from attacks by enemy warships. Located 48 kilometers or 30 miles inland, Manila is the largest city and the most important seaport in the Philippines for centuries, from the colonial rule of Spain, Japan, and the United States up until the establishment of the Third Philippine Republic in 1946. Next is the Malinta Tunnel. This is the contents of the page. These are the sample pictures. So the Malinta Tunnel is a tunnel complex built by the United States Army Corps of Engineers on the island of Corregidor in the Philippines. It was initially used as a bomb-proof storage and personnel bunker, but was later equipped as a 1,000-bed hospital. And the Malinta Tunnel derived its name from Malinta Hill, a 390-foot rise through which its shaft is bored. Malinta is Tagalog for many leeches, linta being the local word for leech. So the rest is all about how the tunnel is constructed. The tunnel was created through repeated TNT explosions across and under the hills. Okay. Next up is the World War II page. This is the image of the World War II page. So the contents of the World War II page is all about the battle between the Imperial Japanese Army and the US Army, along with the small force of the Philippine Army. Battle of Corregidor was the culmination of the Japanese campaign for the conquest of the Philippines, The fortifications across the entrance to Manila Bay were the remaining obstacle for the 14th Area Army of the Imperial Japanese Army, led by Lieutenant General Masaharu Homma. Next is the history. This is how the history page looks. Just like what I previously said, that this historic page contains Spanish colonial era, American war, American colonial period. Fortifications and armaments page. This fortifications and armaments page basically contains the basic information about the armaments and artilleries that is located on the island. So there are different kinds of artilleries, from coastal defense guns to mortars and flak guns, of course. 12-inch 305mm guns of batteries Hernan and Smith, battery Monja, battery Way, and battery Giri. Next page is the island and artillery map. So this page contains the map of the entire island. It looks like a tadpole, very large tadpole. This section contains maps of the island of Corregidor. The maps contain locations of different destinations or places, and the island's positioning and geography, and most of all, the battery or artillery positions on the said island. So the icons here are the locations of the cannons or artilleries, or let's say batteries. Here, they are concentrated at the head. There are only 2 artilleries at the tail. Next up is the Corregidor Today page. This page basically shows how the island looked like today. Sorry for the noise. It features Pacific War Memorial, Malinta Tunnel, Filipino Heroes Memorial, Japanese Garden of Peace, and Corregidor Lighthouse. Next is the gallery. Basically, this page contains different pictures of the island. It is a mixed picture, and have a look. Lastly is the about page. This page is created for the purpose of our project in apps development. For those readers who somewhat not satisfied with our page, this is our first try in using WordPress. This is a joint output and both owned by, my name and Jan Taclendo's. This is the last page, the about page, and that's it. This is how it looks.